Evening. Fort Mitchell went farther than ever before. They were prepared to spend its own money to buy back a dilapidated eyesore, but its efforts failed.
Now that city says its fight with the homeowner is not over. With Northern Kentucky News now, 9 News reporter Bill Price live with what this fight means to you.
Well, Brendan, you know, you'd never know looking around Woodlawn Avenue here in Fort Mitchell that there's a war going on, but there is behind the scenes. The city and some of the neighbors here have been trying to get the owner of this dilapidated, decaying, vacant house to get it fixed up. The latest skirmish coming, believe it or not, in a foreclosure auction.
251, 255, 255.
At this week's Kenton County foreclosure auction, Fort Mitchell tried to buy a house on Woodlawn Avenue that had accumulated hundreds of thousands of dollars in code and zoning violations over the years. City Council agreed to spend up to $60,000 to buy the property, but the old house's owner, Tom Marley of Cincinnati, outbid the city by just $1,000, so all the city's liens were wiped away.
This is the worst thing in my view, is that the property is still not in compliance. And when you think about it from the perspective of, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines that this gentleman has paid over the years, he could easily have upgraded the property and gotten into compliance for that amount of money.
Neighbors have tried to help by keeping the lawn mowed and even offering to buy the house.
It's basically a blighted home on a street where, as homeowners for over 8 years, we did not imagine a house like that would still be here.
I know the property needed a lot of repairs. I know the property has been in disrepair for years, but it's not the kind of property that has police calls. It's not the type of property that is a nuisance to neighbors or a true danger.
Although the city of Fort Mitchell may have lost this particular battle to get this homeowner to clean up his property or to sell it, the mayor says the fight is far from over.
We still have now a deficiency judgment on that property, which basically means we'll get the $60,000, but he still owes us another $55,000 in fines, and so we could, you know, initiate the foreclosure process again anew for that additional $55,000.
Now, the mayor tells us he's willing to work with any homeowner, but this particular homeowner hasn't worked with the city and has been at odds with the city for more than a decade now. Now, for the last 2 days, we've tried to reach Tom Marley to get his side of the story, but he's failed to return any of our phone calls. Tanya, Brendan?
Bill Price live for us tonight in Fort Mitchell. Thanks.